YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Greatly appreciate you coming into the video today. And we got another episode of the Horseshoe Gang. That's right, the Colts. And as you see here on the standings, this is wild, right? 7-2 Kansas City, we can kind of get behind that. The Chargers 6-3, we can also kind of see that. I would guess they were bigger because we ran into an absolute buzzsaw when we played them. But then you look in the AFC South, you have us at 7-2. You have Tennessee at 7-2. And if you look to the left, bottom left of our little icon, we are the first seed in the AFC, which is crazy to me. Do I plan to stay there? Or do I expect to stay there? No. Do I plan it? Yes. But do I expect it? Absolutely not. But this is so wild. Then you look at the AFC East. The Jets are leading the division there. It's insane. And it doesn't get any less insane. If you look at the NFC, you got the Panthers and the Bucks, both AFC or NFC South teams, which historically the NFC South beats up on each other and they're not very good. The Lions make sense, the Commanders make sense, the Niners make sense, but the Eagles at 5-3, the Packers at 5-3. I mean, it's just wild over here in the NFC as well. So it's just a weird ultra universe, and that's what I'm really here for. If you look at league leaders, the only one you see is JT. Yeah, he is running unreal right now, like crazy unreal. So that's kind of where we are at. We are gonna probably switch the sliders a little bit, and just minutely continue to change them a little bit throughout the year. I don't want it to be impossible, but that's kind of where we're at. All right, halfback part 2. He can't break out anymore. He's already a superstar, X Factor. So we'll see what they plan to do here with JT coming into this game. And based on his recent success, Jonathan. That's crazy. He must be a big part of the game plan. For sure, he's too good for him not to be. Our worst kept secret is that he's going to get the ball and get it often. Fair enough. Get 175 rushing and receiving yards. All right, so feed him the ball some more. I love to hear that.
Ready? Cougar 19! Let's go now! Hiking 18. Let's go. 60 by. Come on. Set. Set. Let go. Down. Ready. Get it. Ready. 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 Here we go. Set. Go. Set. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Hey. Let go. Ready, ready, ready.
Gold here.
Let's go now. Let's go. Come on, come on. Set. Ready, ready. Go. Hop, go. Let's go now.
Game time. Colts kick it off to the 1-7 Atlanta Falcons. Holy. Yeah, so me saying they're having a good year is the exact opposite of what is going on. Michael Penix must be struggling so bad they're not even showing the stats. That is insane. The second-year quarterback out of Washington and Indiana, I suppose you could give him credit for as well. They're going to throw it right across the middle to Drake London. He's going to spin somebody out of their shoes, and we are now back to a first down. This is unpopular opinion, but I love the shadows on the field. I don't love that Michael Penix is doing that, but, you know, yeah, that's wild. I just think that the shadows give a different aesthetic to the game, in which we were missing before. So, I don't know. I know a lot of people hate them because it makes it harder to see, which is true, but these Falcons are just marching down the field right now. Like, why don't we hit him? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You know, those games where you just load in and you just feel like you've never had a chance to win? That's what I'm feeling right now. It feels like the Chargers game all over again. I do not like that. Going to throw it out to the flats. McLeod's going to get tackled pretty quickly. And it's 3rd and goal. Can we get off the field? RPO touchdown. Like, we're in man-to-man there. Like, why are we both going to the blocker? Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. 7 plays in a minute 27 is crazy work.
Ready, set.
First play on offense. We're going to go play action. We're going to get it out to Tyler Warren. He's going to pick up the first down. So, good little start there for Richardson. Nice little easy throw that didn't look easy to him, but we get it down. Then JT is going to find a hole and go for 10 himself. 11, actually, they give him. So, is it going to be a shootout today? Sure, what it feels like here on the outset of the game, but we'll see if the defenses can figure it out as JT goes for another bunch of yards.
Ready.
I'm going to go to JT again. That was a red throw that went 2 yards, by the way. That's insane. JT's going to get stuffed for the first time today. Diablo comes in and lays the hammer. It's going to be 3rd and 2 here.
Here we go. Start.
Going to go read option. Anthony Richardson's going to pick up the first down and then turn it over. That's one thing that he hasn't really done much running the ball is fumble it, and it happens there. So Falcons take the ball again. Bijan gets about 6. He went 16 carries for 97 yards last week. Didn't find the end zone on the ground, but we know how explosive he can be. So we got to make sure that we are aware of him at all times because we've been getting absolutely torched on the ground as Zaire Franklin gets back for the interception. And just like that, we are back in the position we were in when Richardson fumbled. So great job by the defense coming up with a turnover. to combat the turnover that we just had. So great job there by Zaire Franklin. We're going to go JT out of the backfield, and he's going to find the end zone. He gets popped but spins off the tackle into the end zone area. And you're going to see a lot of JT today. Obviously, he needs 175 receiving and rushing yards. So we're going to try to factor him in a lot today. The biggest reason is I want to know what we get for it, right? It's just got to be a bunch of XP since he's already an X Factor. So I would guess it's just a huge XP boost. But I'm interested to see what happens. Defense back on the field after the Zaire Franklin interception. They're going to go Dijon. Charlie's meets him in the backfield. Latu in there with him as well. This young defense has been playing pretty well for the most part. Do they give up a lot of points? Yes. But we have Charlie's at a superstar who is a normal development to start. Oh, we got to intercept that. We got to intercept that. So he's at a superstar. You had a chance for Bynum to go to superstar, but he just wasn't able to get what he needed to. It was unfortunate as well because it was when we were also trying to get Charlie's to superstar. So there just wasn't a whole lot of tackles to go around. And I think the other thing was like Cam Bynum needed like 4 pass deflections. Like 4 is a crazy number. We don't get 4 in like 3 weeks, let alone one game by one player. So it was just an odd goal in my eyes. So offense back out on the field. Defense has obviously settled down with the interception, and then with that little 3-and-out possession, Richardson needs to use his legs again. We're just going to get out of bounds. I wanted Pittman, but that linebacker was just easily fouling him. I also have seen that if you go and play on competitive, I think, the linebackers feel way more sluggish, so they're not able to keep up with some of the faster receivers like they do in sim. That also might be something that I look at doing after this season. So just another little tidbit there with settings and different things like that. JT, does he have the speed? No, but he's going to have the juke move. Oh, he didn't. I thought for sure he'd be able to juke into where he could get into the end zone, but we couldn't. JT is having his way here. We're going to go. I hate that play. Let's reset it. We're just going to skip into the end zone. That was kind of dangerous. I was waiting for a fumble, but JT gets into the end zone again, this time on the ground. And it's going to be 14-7. Colts lead the Falcons. I keep talking about what our record is, but our schedule has been so easy. Outside of the Chargers, I think we play the Chiefs here in the upcoming weeks. But the Chargers and the Chiefs, we took an L to the Raiders, who haven't had the greatest of seasons, but we took an L to them. We took an L to the Chargers, obviously. They had both of their streets wide open. I mean, he scrambles for 9, but he could have probably threw for a touchdown. Both of their streets were wide open. And this is going to be a touchdown. Oh. Bullock saves a touchdown. You just saw that happening as the pass blocking happened. You could just see it. Or the run blocking happened. Good Lord. Our man coverage is so abysmal. But we need to do it to generate pressure. Like, I don't love how we're a man-to-man here, but we're going to stay in it. He throws right at me. Darnell Mooney just destroying us right now. (14-14). God, unbelievable. They score so fast. They've scored twice in like just over 2 minutes. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Can you just go down, please? Good Lord. All right, Colts take the ball again, and you know where we're going to start the drive. Jesse Bates must have the ability that he doesn't get juked out, because he is making every tackle right now. Can we hit Josh Downs on this wheel route? It's not looking like it. We're going to hit Warren, and he's going to pick up the first down. We're going to go back to this read option. We're going to show Richardson that we trust him with the ball in his hands. If he so happened to pull it, right?
Ready up.
2nd and 9. Caden Ellis shoots through the gap, brings down Jonathan Taylor after a gain of 1 yard. JT weaves his way in there, and there's Jesse Bates again. He is rated as one of the highest rated safeties in the game, so him making plays isn't like crazy unusual, right? Man, we had Downs late, but we had to escape. We just can't find the time right now.
Come on. Ready.
JT, oh, he's still going. Good Lord, we had a small crease. If we could have got through there, he was probably scoring another touchdown. He has been running unreal today. We're going to go hit Adelante Mitchell. He's going to pick up the first down, and that is going to be the first quarter. A lot of scoring here in the first quarter, 28 points combined. It's 14-14. Defenses need to figure something out here as we move through this game. 1st and 10 here to start the second quarter. We're going to go to Old Faithful. Jonathan Taylor is running all over this Falcons defense. This is probably why they are 1-7. Their defense is really not on the positive-looking side. Oh, he got stuck in traffic. Oh, if he was able to run his route, he was wide open. Wide open. All right, let's get Josh Downs in the end zone here. Or Tyler Warren. That works. Touchdown, Colts. As he gritties in the end zone. Tyler Warren, the rookie, gets into the end zone. It's going to be 21-14 here early in the second quarter, excuse me. Colts take just under 3 minutes and 10 plays. That's insane. I'm also thinking about putting an accelerated clock on. I don't know. I just feel like them scoring on 7 plays in a minute and 48 just seems a little wonky. I don't know. It's definitely a project trying to figure out the best settings for these franchises. I thought it was play action. We could have met him right in the hole, but I was running back to my coverage area. That's tough. Bijan picks up 7 on first down. He's going to pick up about 5 more there on the second down to pick up the first down. And just like that, the Falcons are also starting to drive a little bit. Granted, it's only 2 plays, but typically when they start hot on a drive, they end hot with a touchdown. So hopefully our defense can keep that from happening as we keep that Kyle Pitts to a gain of 2 on the little shallow crossing route. And Zaire Franklin with another interception. It's pretty much the same route, it felt like. Ray McLeod coming across the middle. Zaire drops into that little zone area and picks it off. So Penix struggling to see the linebackers. He almost threw another one to Charlie's as well. So he's struggling to see the linebackers on the field today. JT 10 for 105 already. He is unbelievable. Oh, and he made Kane Ellis look like a fool, but Ellis was able to get just enough of him to take him down. So 3rd and 1. We're going to give Pittman a chance here. Just throw it up deep to him. That animation might be the worst EA has ever created. So bad. Pick up the ball, Anthony. That's going to turn into a touchdown. So last game, or 2 games ago, Richardson's breaking 3 tackles and running for 60-some yards. Today, he's fumbled twice. I guess the up and downs of the Richardson effect, but my goodness. Not only to fumble, but then he sits there and is dancing over the fact that he fumbled it, that gives up a touchdown. Also, there was no read on that play, right? So you would guess they just go right for the running back. No, that guy went straight to Richardson, even though he didn't strafe, he didn't do anything. He just sprinted. JT is continuing his unreal day. I don't know what else to do, to be honest with you. Run blocking is like down to like 25 on the sliders. They just cannot stop him. As Herbert gets in the end zone, I also just want to apologize for any like sniffles and coughs and anything of that nature that can't get edited out due to the gameplay or whatever the case might be. Maybe I miss it. Just trying to pump out the content even though I'm a little under the weather. So I apologize if it grosses anybody out. But we're just trying to pump out this content for you. So 28-21, 2-minute warning here. We need to figure out how to, I don't know. I just feel like we're scoring way too many points. Oh, there was almost another pick. Kenny Moore almost had it. Or was that Wally? Oh, if Wally would have got a pick, I would have went nuts. I'm playing a little bit of favoritism with him. The big thing is he has 92 speed, though. Oh, Franklin almost had his 3rd. Penix is flirting with disaster right now. We're playing a little favoritism with Wally. He's a Minnesota kid. Went to the University of Minnesota, is what I mean. I don't think he's actually from Minnesota, but went to the U of M. He has 92 speed though, so it's one of those things where he fits the play style I want to play above anybody else. He's a rookie, so we're just trying to get a look at him for like future stuff, because corner is one of those positions where we really have a need, as Bullock can't stay with Ray McLeod, and he's going to give up a first down here late in the first half. A stop here would be fantastic by the defense, and it's not going to happen. Bijan finds all the space in the world right there. That was a great time for them to call a run play because we were doing a bunch of stunts up front. Kyle Pitts, touchdown. We were so close to getting there too. 2 passes early in that drive where we almost have interceptions. That one we read where he wanted to go, just not quite fast enough to get there. Just tough. Just tough. We have 25 seconds with 3 timeouts. Can we get to field goal range? This is where I'm struggling too, right? If we put on an accelerated clock, right? Is it going to limit the scoring? Like, it's only halftime and it's 28-28. Like, we are both on pace to score 56 points. That would be insane. Fumble. Do not fumble. Thank you. Jalen Walker gets in for a sack. We are going to call a timeout. They're going to play like we are passing the ball, so JT's going to get a lot of cheap yards here. Oh, if he was able to make that juke work, he would have been running for, he'd still be going. Ready, 12 seconds left. Get 2 guys out in front of him. He's going to juke back to the inside. We're going to use our last timeout. 6 seconds left, excuse me. We are going to take a shot here. I don't like that particular play. Concept pass.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Start. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther. Ready up.
JT just going to get him some cheap yards. He has 5 catches for 64. He's got to be over that 175 mark already here in the first half. 28-28. Colts do get the ball first. I skipped halftime. Golly. I'm so bad at that. It's just so muscle memory. Unless I say it, it's probably not going to happen. Anthony Richardson leads the league for QB rushing touchdowns. He has almost double the amount that the next one does, which is Lamar Jackson and Bryce Young, ironically, who isn't really known as a dual threat. But here we are, 16 for 177, so he is up over 200 total yards. So we are going to get to see what he gets as far as the reward for this little breakout. Tyler Warren. Oh, he has so many drop issues. It's insane. Absolutely insane. JT right up the middle. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1. This Falcons team is terrible. I'm trying to run out the clock at this point, and they just let us run for 60 yards. I don't know what else to do. We're on all Madden. We have run blocking down to like a 25. I mean, I just don't know what to do to not run all over these teams and score 50 points per game. Now, does JT have games where he runs for 2-something? Oh, 100%. The Colts are definitely a run-first team, especially after, like Andrew Luck, right? They haven't had a quarterback that they're just going to let drop back and pick them apart like they did when Peyton Manning was there, or when Phillip Rivers was there for a year. Like, even then they relied on the run game way more than like the Chargers did with Rivers. Cam Bynum knocks that one away from Kyle Pitts. So the Colts are definitely a run first, kind of a smash mouth, just play style franchise. But wait, what is happening? I don't like this. There's too much movement. What's going on? We're just gonna throw it to Bijan, who sneaks out of the backfield. I really did not like that. I didn't like that at all. My brain was like, Zaire Franklin reads the counter, gets in the backfield, loss of 5 for Bijan. Now, on the bright side, we've been struggling with the run game defensively. It's a little screen to Bijan. Oh, no. God. He picks up 17. Unbelievable. As I was saying before, we just got gashed for 17. We have been struggling with stopping the run. And today, we have not been really burnt by Bijan. Will it happen? Probably, because it's just the way that works. But it hasn't yet, and that is big for us. Bijan gets a nice little little flat route thrown to him, and it is 3rd and 6. Can we get off the field here? Penix is just going to throw it away. Great job by the defense. They're going to kick a field goal here. Koo, who is no longer a Falcon, which is wild. The fall from grace that this man had is something that needs to be studied. And, well, maybe it is worth the look because he just missed there as well. So, 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. And as if they haven't seen enough JT, they're going to see a lot of him coming up here. Really trying to wind down this clock. We almost have 400 yards of offense already. We only have 122 passing yards. All the yards are coming from JT in the run game. So JT stiff arms that man. Doesn't really get much afterwards, but that was awesome to watch. The cavalry comes for Atlanta, and it is going to be 3rd and 2. This is definitely 4-down territory, so we're going to go ahead and take a shot here. And that is a great throw by Anthony Richardson. I really didn't love it, but again, it was 4-down territory, across his body. That was probably one of the best throws. He can barely throw it to our running back coming out of the backfield from 2 yards away, let alone cross body down 15 yards, right? So JT goes up over 1,500 yards. He is unreal. Absolutely unreal. Khalil Herbert is back on the field. He poached a touchdown earlier from JT. Coming in, looking to do the same thing. JT is now back on the field.
Let's go now.
2nd and goal from the 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Go ahead and snap this. He's going to get stopped at the 1 this time. And all this is okay, right, as long as we get into the end zone, because we are wasting more clock. And that's really the big thing right now, is waste this clock. JT in the end zone, touchdown Colts. 42-28, starting to get a little bit of distance here, but we haven't hit the 2-minute all Madden yet, so we'll just wait on that. We did run 4 minutes off the clock with 7 plays, so that's a little bit more like it as far as possessing the ball. The issue is like, unless I forget, which I do very often, to be quite fair, if I am the one that's constantly getting the clock down to 10 seconds, the play clock, if I'm the one just doing it, it shortens the amount of time that we have the ball. So it's really tricky. I don't know. It does keep us being able to gain the yards, and it doesn't feel like the quarters just fly by because the CPU also ran off a lot of clock. So I don't know. It's really difficult. And also trying to keep in mind that the recording amount of time as well. I don't really want to get up over 50 minutes when we only play one game per episode. So it's just really a weird situation that we are finding ourselves in as Zaire Franklin adds to his 2 picks as he gets a sack. We might have another linebacker breakout after this game. Two interceptions and a sack for Zaire. We might have two superstar linebackers out of nowhere. This was a need coming into this series. We needed a faster middle linebacker, but Charlie's is that faster guy that we can move to Mike. Zaire can be a guy that plays off ball a little bit, but he is playing super well today. Bullock, what are we doing? Are we in 3 deep? Oh. That wasn't even Bullock's fault either. Who was it? It's going to be Wally's, I bet. And I'm not even going to be able to see it because they kicked the extra point. That's frustrating. Gold is going to get us to the 31. Man, that is frustrating. All right, can we run the rest of this clock out? I mean, not if they're going to give JT 15 yards every time he touches the ball. 277 yards. Holy. That is insane. Diablo just played both of those, and he played them very well, I might add.
Ready.
Michael Pittman has been obsolete today. Literally 0 catches, 0 separation at all. Warren is going to pick up the first down, so we get to extend this drive, which is great. We need to run off more time and then get the end zone. Those shadows made it seem like we had 0 room to run. JT picks up 7 more. Khalil Herbert's in the game. JT was coming in on like a injured foot as well, so truthfully it might not be a bad idea to let Herbert kind of finish this thing out. Now, this game is nowhere near over. Another Anthony Richardson fumble really turns this game on its head, right? So I'm not saying like let's give JT the rest of the day off because the game's over. I'm saying let's give him the rest of the day off so we have him next week.
Here we go.
Pittman, I say he's obsolete and he makes that play. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. It was a horrible throw by Richardson,
Ready, go.
which we've had to live with just because he's not very good. Adelani Mitchell fights his way into the end zone. That is another Colts touchdown. Passing game kind of comes alive a little bit on that possession. Just a little. With that great catch by Pittman, and then we find the end zone. Tyler Warren also gets a big first down on a 3rd down situation, gets some separation, and that gives us a 2-score lead with just over 3 minutes left. And we'll see what the defense can do. Falcons start at the 26. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're probably not going to use Bijan in the running game. Passing game still not over 200 yards today. Darnell Mooney's going to make a catch, and he's going to run for a while. We had our D-end, Timo Olau, trying to chase down Darnell Mooney, and that's just not going to bode well for us. Just overrun that just a touch with Zaire Franklin. At least hit him so he has to make the catch contested. But we just didn't do that. We overran it just a touch. And they are flying down the field here. This is insane. Drake London is going to catch it. He also won a tackle battle as he just caught it, put one foot in the ground, and he got hit by two guys. But he breaks the tackle. That's insane. Absolutely insane. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. They go to Bijan on the ground, which is a very, very interesting call. Maybe trying to catch us off guard. That's kind of a crazy play, though, if you ask me. Crazy play, if you ask me. All right, here we go. Defense, let's finish this thing. Keep them out of the end zone. Darnell Mooney, is that like his 9th catch today or something? I feel like he is just the only one he's throwing to. Sit on this dig route. Penix is going to run into the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. Golly. They do have all 3 timeouts. They're probably going to kick it deep. Just for field position purposes. At least that's what I would do. Especially with having 3 timeouts. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like the defense has played well today. 2 interceptions. Bijan hasn't done anything on the ground. But then we give up 350 to Penix. It's just really odd. And is it because there's too much time? Like, that's what I just don't understand. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Because I'm sick of playing these 49, 42 games. And there's no way he plays both. Read options retired for today. They have too many athletes on the outside to run them. JT is going to pick up about 7. It's going to be 3rd and 7. We're going to go right back to JT. He's going to outrun a linebacker, and he is going to get stopped short. Very questionable call here. I'll be the first to tell you. But they haven't been able to stop us for less than a yard all day. JT ices the game. Chief is one of the most, just aggressive play callers that we have in our league. And that one shows right there. I mean, obviously it was, in my eyes, it's smart, right? Because they haven't been able to stop us for less than a yard. I don't think JT was tackled for a loss. The only one that was Anthony Richardson. So the Colts find a way. It just does not look good. 49-42 against a 1-7 Falcons team whose offense had been really struggling. But, hey, a win is a win, right? A win is a win. And if we look, 15 of 20, so he played super well. 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. If he does this without the fumbles, I mean, we can pay him the money that we need to pay him. 29 carries for 306, 3 touchdowns. Richardson with those 2 fumbles. We rush for another one with Herbert, 306. So he breaks the single game record for rushing yards. Absolutely unreal. 5 catches for JT for 64 yards and a touchdown. 4 catches for Warren for 48 and a touchdown. Adelani Mitchell, 3 for 52 and 1 touchdown. Pittman had 1 catch for 14 yards. Ali Cox, 1 for 13. Josh Downs had a drop. That's why he's on here. This cannot happen anymore. He's got to be more involved. And he's got to stop dropping the ball. So we are struggling with our receiving core right now. Zaire Franklin, 6 tackles, 2 picks. Nate Wiggins led the team. The second-year man out of Clemson, 8 tackles. Bullock had 7, 6 for Wally, as well as Charlie's and Franklin had 6. Franklin had 3 tackles for losses and 2 interceptions. Good Lord. Latu also had double-digit tackles for losses. Quiddy Pay, Charlie's, and Bynum also had those. Sacks, we just had 1, and that was Zaire Franklin, and then he had 2 picks. This man played unreal today. We're going to go ahead and check out the reward for JT going absolutely berserk today. Another huge day for Jonathan Taylor. How good is he? There's a lot of things I could say to answer that, but I'll keep it short. He's the best running back in the league. He gets 15,000. Holy. That is absolutely insane. I'm excited to see how many skill points he has after this week. But we're going to take a look at the weekly recap as the Colts move to 8-2.
Football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Indianapolis? The Colts at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And how about a big play from the Colts defense? They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital. Looking in on the Commanders, they're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's David Montgomery. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Lions move to 7-2 as they get the win here. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Eagles. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Eagles win their second straight as they get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Did anybody else catch the issue with our replay or recap? Yeah. They said our defense scored a touchdown. No. So that is going to be the episode. If you look in the top, we do have a bye next week. So we'll go through the bye week next week, or next episode. We'll also look at the Kansas City Chiefs and play them. What I was going to say is we're going to look at the players that we're going to be looking to draft. This is the time of the year where we're going to be able to start to see a lot of information about these players, and we're going to be able to look like per position group and different things and try to put together our draft plan. So that will be during the bye week next week. So there'll be a little bit more talking towards the end of the video. Or excuse me, towards the beginning of the video, and then we will get to the gameplay towards the end of the video there. So I greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch the video today. I appreciate the support. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like of the video. It helps a ton. And if you leave a comment, it helps even more. So I greatly appreciate you. As always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.